Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ma'am. We are the Group 6 reporters, and it is our great privilege to discuss this lesson in Module 10 entitled Yuri Bronfenbrenner's Ecological Theory. But before that, let me read the outline first of this topic. We have here the introduction, preparation, about Yuri Bronfenbrenner, and the 5 environmental systems of Bronfenbrenner. In this module, you are expected to use the bioecological theory to describe how each layer of the environment affects one's development. I know some of you here are intelligent enough knowing the topic of Yuri Bronfenbrenner's theory. According to Yuri Bronfenbrenner's, on his ecological systems theory, the developing child is surrounded by a series of complex and interactive systems or contexts. These include the different factors around the child that exert influence on his or her development. To better understand the child, one must not look only at the immediate environment where the child is raised but also on the influence of the larger context. That while gatubo ang usa ka bata, daghan siya siyang ma-influence gikan sa iyang environment. Dili ra lang siya ma-influence sa iyang family or sa iyang parents na mao'y nagbuhi niya, kundi ma-influence po siya sa nagkalain-laing tao sa iyang palibot. On to the preparation task. Write about the influence that these people have on you. Parent, friend, classmate, teacher. And naadre nakabutang ang mga influences gikan nila. And kamo nalay basa para madali and kay bawang ko sa butabula kayo na ninyong tanan o kamo na po'y puno-punog answer o sa inyong ma-answer, pwede ra sa ninyo dyan ma-answer dira sa inyong huna-huna. I'm going to discuss the 5 environmental system theory of Bronfenbrenner's. I want you to know him first. Bronfenbrenner developed the ecological system theory to explain how everything in a child and the child's environment affects how a child grows and develops. He labeled different aspects or levels of the environment that influence children's development, including the microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem. Yuri Bronfenbrenner na-develop ang 5 ka-environmental system theory about a child. Kung unsa gani ang gigikanan sa usa ka bata or unsa ang iyang environment, maupod na ang iyang ma-influence ug magamit niya sa iyang pagdako. The 5 environmental systems of Bronfenbrenner's theory are microsystem, mesosystem, exosystem, macrosystem, and chronosystem. I'm going to discuss the microsystem. The microsystem is the small immediate environment the child lives in. Children's microsystems will include any immediate relationships or organizations they interact with, such as their immediate family or caregivers and their school or daycare. Microsystem ang pinakamaliit, pinakamalapit na environment sa isang bata. As such, the microsystem comprises the home, school, or daycare, peer group, and community environment of the children. How these groups or individuals interact with the children will affect how they develop. Ibig sabihin, kung ano man ang maging trato ng mama or papa, kapatid, kaklase, kaibigan, guro, doon sa bata, it will affect their personality development. May kasabihan nga no man is an island, kaya kailangan ng bata ng ka-interaction para sila ay matuto or hindi na mahiya sa mga taong kanilang makakausap, matuto silang mabuhay, or ma-develop nilang ilang kaugalingon na ma-aware sila kung unsay dapat gawin, dili sila dapat ma-influence sa mga butang na dili kanang makatabang nila. At dagdag pa dito, kung anong ginagawa mo, ayun din yung mararanasan mo.
Good day to all of us, especially to our teacher, Mrs. Marilyn Aguilar. We are here today to discuss about the mesosystem. So according to Yuri Bronfenbrenner's and mesosystem, he described that all the different parts of microsystem work together for the sake of the child. So what Bronfenbrenner's wants to convey is that in mesosystem, all the environment of a child that can give benefits with the child is directly influenced with the child. Like in school, like the people in community, like the people in school, like the people in church, like of his or her family. For example, according to Yuri Bronfenbrenner's and mesosystem, that A child is who does like participate with us with an areas of activities is inferior to the child who does not participate with the areas of activities. First is the communication of a child who does like participate the activities. It will improve. The communication skills might be improved. Their talent and skills might be improved. And unlike to the child who does not participate with a certain types of activities, he or she hinder their development. And that's my brief description about my topic, which is the message system. I hope you learned a lot to my discussion for today. Thank you.
Good day everyone, especially to our teacher, Mrs. Aguilar. Today, I'm going to report the given task, which is entitled the exosystem. The exosystem in BROFENBRENNER'S ecological model pertains to the linkages that may exist between two or more settings, one of which may not contain the developing children but affect them indirectly nonetheless. Ecosystem refers to the bigger social system in which the child does not function directly. It includes city, government, work, place, and the mass media. Ang exosystem dili ni siya directly maapektuhan ang bata. Maapektuhan niya pero indirectly based on Brenner's findings. People and places that children may not directly interact with may still have an impact on their lives. Such places and people may include the parents, workplaces, extended family members, and the neighborhood the children live in. Ang gustong ipaabot ni Brenner's kay naay mga tawo o lugar nga wala man ginaadto o ginatabian sa mga bata pero nakaapekto gihapon nila. Kung moingon tag extended family, it is a family that extends beyond the nuclear family of parents and their children to include mga auntie, uncle, mga lula, lolo, cousins, or other relatives, all living nearby or in the same household. For example, a father is continually passed up for promotion by an indifferent based on the workplace may take it out on his children and mistreat them at home. This will have a negative impact on the child's development. Pareha sa example, ang papa sa mga bata kay na-promote sa iyang trabaho. Pero pagka-promote niya, mas di-focus siya sa iyang trabaho. Nawad-an siya oras para sa iyang mga anak. Kani siya kay under sa exosystem. Kay una, dili man ang mga bata ang na-promote. Ikaduha, dili man ang mga bata ang nagtrabaho sa kumpanya. Pero at the end at the end of the day, apektado gyapon ang mga bata. Mao ni gitawag og exosystem. Dili gikan nahitabo sa mga bata, pero apektado sila. Nga naapektuhan sila. Kaya nawad-an man oras ang ilang papa nila, syempre mo sa ilang mga behavior o responsibility. Kung sa una pirmi silang active, kay happy sila kay na ilang papa, pero pagka-promote sa ilang papa, magulaan na sila. Kaya wala naman sa kadua or unsa kanang storytelling, wala na sila kadungan o kaon, lahi na ang ilang commute, ilang closure tungod kina-promote ilang papa. O kung manggawas na sila sa school, dili na sila ganahan makig socialize kay bisan makunahuna sila biyaan na sa sila, maong mas pilion na lang nilang mag-isolate. The exosystem in Brenner's ecological system theory is one of the most accepted explanations regarding the influence of social environments on human development. This theory argues that the environment you grow up in affects every facet of your life. That will be all. Thank you.
To discuss the fourth ecological system theory of Bronfenbrenner's, which is the macro system. The macro system, which is the largest and most remote set of people and things to a child, but which still has a great influence over the child. The macro system, ang pinakamalaki at pinakamalayo doon sa isang bata. Kung ang microsystem ay pinakamaliit at pinakamalapit, kabaliktaran naman nito nun. Ecological system is composed of the children's cultural patterns and values, specifically their dominant beliefs and ideas, as well as political and economic systems. Means cultural patterns are the similar behaviors wherein similar situations we witness due to shared beliefs. values, norms, and social practices that are steady over time. Dito nakapaloob ang family gender rules, insistabo, belief, and supernatural, marriage, art, dance, and music. Kasama na rin dito ang pagkakaroon ng iba't ibang paniniwala at iba't ibang ideya. Kada pamilya may iba't iba silang pinaniniwalaan, iba't ibang opinion sa iba't ibang bagay. Kaya, ang bata naman ay meron siyang maraming paniniwalaan maraming natutunan or ma-influensyahan sa kanyang mga magulang, sa kanyang mga pamilya, o sa mga ibang tao. At it influence her or his development. Understand what it means. I have some example. Children in war-torn areas will experience a different kind of development than children in a peaceful environment. And it is very sabotable to us, and there's no need to discuss. And hope you will understand. It's me again. I'm going to discuss the fifth ecological system theory of Yuri Bronfenbrenner. It is chronosystem. A chronosystem encompasses the concept of time. Time and the era individuals reside in will influence children's development. It demonstrates the influence of both change and constancy in the children's environments. The chronosystem may include a change in family structure, address, parents' employment status, as well as immense society changes such as economic cycles and wars. Dito sa system na ito, it affects the change and constancy, yung mga pagbabagong nangyayari doon sa isang bata. Example, ang pamilya ng isang bata ay gustong lumipat sa Maynila at pero naninirahan sila dito sa probinsya. Pero gusto ng kanyang ama at ina na lumipat doon sa Maynila. At yun, walang nagawa yung bata kundi sumunod na lamang. Kaya naaapektuhan ang kanyang pag-aaral dahil hindi nasanay yung bata. Hindi siya gusto doon sa Maynila kasi nasanay na siya sa probinsya. Kaya, at yun, na hindi maiwasan na mahihirapan yung bata sa environment doon sa Maynila. Malaki itong epekto sa pagbabago ng buhay o karanasan ng isang bata. Before we end up our discussion, let me read a quote for all of us. No society can long sustain itself unless its members have learned the sensitivities, motivations, and skills involved in assisting and caring for other human beings. Second, in order to develop normally, a child requires progressively more complex joint activity with one or more adults who have an irrational emotional relationship with the child. Somebody's got to be crazy about that kid. That's number one, first, last, and always. From Yuri Bronfenbrenner. That would be all. Thank you for listening.